This might concern some of you people. I would hope so, anyways.
I don't know if you guys can see this or not. I'm gonna let it get a little closer. I don't know if you can see it. But watch as she puts her finger up to her lips, like to be quiet. And then she shakes her head. Who's in that room with her?
That I have questioned my child about the bruise on her face and about the marks on her neck. Am I not allowed to ask my daughter why she's showing up at the agency with bruises on her body? And the grandmother, the same day the bruise was on her face, showed up with a black eye? Am I not supposed to be concerned about that? Like, do you guys know that Brett Anthony Unruh is a registered sex predator and Michaela is with his mother, the one who raised him? This might concern some of you people. I would hope so, anyways. This is where my concern has been.
Okay, I want to just make sure I'm getting everything down here.
Okay.
You said that reports being given to the court, you mean like court reports that have been written by the caseworker?
That's correct. About my visits. I mean, I see a bunch of negative stuff in there that is being... The narrative is definitely being twisted to meet somebody's agenda of taking my children and keeping them from me. But they're not writing anything good that we talk about. Like when the lady came over to do the visit at my house and she said some random man was there. Paula knew he was going to be there. Paula knew he was going to be there. She was supposed to be the one to be there. She never called me and told me she was not coming. Therefore, he was supposed to be there because he was going to be doing supervised visits and Paula wanted to talk to him.
Hey, you're talking about a man, a random man. You're talking about an agency.
I'm talking about Tom Gordman, the one who's been... Tom Gordman.
Oh, he's a random man?
That's what it says in the report, that some random man was at my house. But Paula had given him permission to be there because he was going to be doing supervised visits. So it's really like these reports are trying to make me out to be some very negative person.
Jessica, can I ask you a question? You said, there's not a lot of positive stuff in the reports. What services are you doing right now?
I'm doing everything. Okay, I was going Peggy told me that my color for the drug tests were colored purple. Okay, back in, I believe it was sometime in May or June. Oh, actually, no, I'm sorry. My very first one was July 17th, I believe. And I go in there to take it, and they tell me I'm not in the system. So I immediately called the office, and I was lucky enough to get Peggy at her desk. And she fixed it that day. Now, I was going back twice a month, calling every day, and she told me that I didn't have to call on Fridays. That was just Monday through Thursday. But I'm calling every Friday anyways because now I'm realizing Peggy has been lying and I better cover myself here just in case. So I'm still not in the system. I told Stephanie Wiesner and I got an email proving that. I told Paula. I told Peggy. And up until November, am I now finally in the system? But Peggy writes a report that I've only done one of them. Now I've done two of them, but I have literally gone every time, and I have paperwork proving that as well. So then I realized, probably like in October, late September, that she's purposely trying to sabotage my drug tests. So then I started going to the VA office and getting them done there, just in case, because I didn't want her to sit there and say, I'm not doing my drug test. And sure enough, that is exactly what she did in this report.
So do you have other drops from the VA?
I have two of them, yes. So I've done a total of 4.
Right.
But there is THC in my system every time. But I've not been lying about that.
I know. Do you have a prescription card for that or no?
I mean, I can very easily get one. I just don't have the money to do it right now. It costs a little bit of money, but
you did.
Obviously I use it as medicine. It keeps me calm to even be able to do this right here. It helps me sleep at night. I've worked with the mental doctor at the VA office. They gave me 3 different types of medicine. And I still have them. As everyone wants to say I'm very suicidal, it's very strange that a doctor would give me 3 different full prescriptions. But that's besides the point. But I was told that I didn't need it because it was making me very angry, even more, you know, and I can't be like that.
If that's what works for you, you know, I have no comment on that. I guess my only comment is I would advise you to get a card.
Right, and I'm definitely working on that.
You know,
I appreciate that. I'm definitely working on that. It's
that's not going to be, you know, the turning point of a case in court.
I appreciate that.
It's just become not serious.
I don't drink. I don't do anything else.